Hello, beautiful soul. This message is for the new moon that is happening on the 22nd, and it is going to be the new moon in Virgo, which this card says, trust all will be well. And it talks about, well, actually, I'll just read it to you. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want. So take your time and allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way to both distract yourself and to boost your karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. And then there's a manifesting focus for this, and this says this card is especially a good sign for matters related to job or a health situation. So if you are trying to manifest a job, trying to manifest ways to make money or to improve your health, this is the time to do it, and this is the time it's going to work out for you. Okay, I pulled 3 Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. The first one is Adventurer. Embrace the spirit of adventure and discovery in your journey through life. And I think this is just basically, all these cards for the most part say, take the time to stop and smell the roses. And that saying is basically, just enjoy the journey of life. You put your manifestations out there, you put them out to the universe, to God, to source, to whatever you resonate with. Let them stay out there. Let them handle it, and you can just relax and enjoy the journey along the way. Then we have Lady of the Lake. Set healthy boundaries to honor your needs and well-being. And this is always a good message to take care of yourself first. If you saw my video that went live on Monday talking about saying no is your superpower, that was a really powerful message, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. It's in the playlist that I'll have at the end of this video. The last card we have here is Pine. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. Exactly what I was saying, stopping and smelling the roses. Okay, let's get into the tarot now and see what other messages we can add. Okay, so we have 4 of Pentacles. There is something that you're holding on to that you need to let go, is what I'm picking up on this card. I think you're tied to an outcome. You are expecting a certain outcome. And I know when we manifest, we're supposed to be very detail oriented and say what exactly we want, but then we shouldn't worry about the how. And that's where, especially me, I get caught up in the how. Like, I want it to happen like this. No, the universe, God, source, they bring it to you in their method, their timing, their everything. You just need to be grateful when it comes. So we need to stop holding on to the situation. 7 of Swords. I think there's a strategy. So yeah, we need to change how we're thinking about it, how we're looking at it. Instead of holding on to the outcome and being dead set on an outcome of our manifestations, we need to be flexible and say, oh, well, if that doesn't work, let's try this, because this guy, instead of going to battle, stole the swords from the other side. So because his side can talk and communicate more than they can physically fight. So I think that's what we need to do, is let go of the outcome of what we're manifesting and change it up. Think about going outside the box. And the Hanged One, changing your perspective. This guy purposely hung himself upside down to become enlightened. So I definitely think that there's definitely a message here of changing your perspective on how you are looking at what you're trying to manifest. And once you change that perspective, all the anxiety is going to go away. All the problems, all the issues that are keeping you up at night, they're going to go away. You're going to be able to sleep again. You're going to be able to live life in peace. Yeah, exactly. You're going to be able to live life in peace. You're going to be able to sleep well again. I love this with the 4 of Swords. That is really good. Okay, anything else that we want to add to this? We have the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius who's coming in to help out. It could be you are an Aquarius. It could be that you just need to find an expert in whatever it is you're trying to manifest. If you're trying to manifest a new job, go to someone to help you build your resume. This could even be, using AI. And before you get all weird about it, AI is really good for helping boost your resume. It's really good for helping you boost a lot of writing. I don't use it for all of my creative content, but I help it, I write it first and then I have it doctor it up and bulk it up because I'm a very brief writer. Anyways, what else? Okay, 9 of Swords. So I find that interesting that it comes after the 10 of Swords. Usually the 10 of Swords, is the ending of what the 9 of Swords is. But the 9 of Swords is saying that we are stuck in a comfort zone. We're not leaving it, even though we're miserable, because it's comfortable. So we need to step outside the comfort zone and become happy again and leave the nightmares behind, leave the anxiety behind, and nurture ourselves. We've got the Empress. She's nurturing. She's a mother figure. She's manifesting abundance easily. So once you step outside your comfort zone, let your anxieties fall away, abundance, whatever you're manifesting, will come to fruition easily for you. Wow. Any more advice we want to give these lovely? We have 2 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles here. I'm picking up that there's going to be collaboration to help you in making a decision. It could be that you have 2 different jobs that you're going after and you're not sure which one to pick. So asking a friend, a mentor, it could even be like a career counselor, who this King of Swords is, a career counselor, asking them which one might be more beneficial for you. Because maybe they're both really good, but there could just be one little nuance. It's just a little different, and that's the one. It could also mean that you are in the middle of a project where you're working in a team, and there's one dilemma, problem, issue that needs to be solved, but nobody really knows the answer. So you have to put all your heads together to get the answers. So once your manifestations come in, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could... right now I'm picking up that it's getting you unstuck, because sometimes the King of Pentacles can be, stuck in his ways. He's got his feet planted to the ground. He's very stable, yes, but he's stagnant, kind of. He's sitting there and the grapevines are growing up around his legs, so he's stagnant. So I think in the reverse it's saying becoming unstagnant. And I feel like there is a situation where you're feeling stagnant. Maybe it's in a current job and that's why you're, looking for a new job. It could be a situation that you're in. You need to change things up, step outside the box and do something differently to get unstuck. So that's what I'm picking up on this card. And we have 5 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles can talk about feeling, lack of confidence and lack of resources. You're definitely could be in a period where you're feeling lack of resources, especially if you're trying to manifest a new job, trying to manifest a new way to make money. But also focus on your good points, what you're good at, what your talents are. Maybe that's where you go looking for a job, is putting your talents to use, is what I'm hearing. So take that as it resonates. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is triumph. This is success. This could just be that new clarity, that new idea that comes to you from the 5 of Pentacles, focusing on your talents. Oh my goodness, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Okay. Do we have any higher self oracle cards that want to help us with this message? Help is on the way. This could literally be, someone coming in to help you. I mean, we talked about that with the 3 of Pentacles, working as a team. We talked about that with the King of Swords, seeking out someone who's an expert, a career counselor, somebody like that, or, maybe a doctor if you're looking for your health, seeking out a new, different doctor. But there's help coming in for you. It could also be your guides. It could be your higher power, whatever that you feel like. Maybe your angels are coming in to help you and guide you, but help is coming in for sure to help you manifest your goals, your dream life. I have, from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, I have 1, triumphant success, which is the Ace of Swords. So the universe is reiterating and doubling down that this is going to be successful for you. You are going to create the life that you want. Your manifestations are coming to fruition, as long as you follow the advice. And not only that, we have 9, fulfillment of wishes, which is the 9 of Cups. Your wishes are coming true. Your manifestations are coming to fruition this time. But you have to remember, put your manifestations out there, let them go, let the universe, God, source, spirit, goddess, whatever you resonate with, take care of the details, take care of the how, take care of the when, okay? Stop and smell the roses. It will all come when it's meant to. Anything that the Healing with the Fairies wants to add to this? We have laughter. This is the fairies' cheeky way of saying that you're taking life too seriously, that you should go have a belly laugh. When I get this card, I always pick up on like hanging around children, because they say things so innocently, but it's hilarious and they don't even know they're being hilarious. But, you know, being around children also raises your vibration because they're innocent and they do what they enjoy. They don't, you know, stop doing something because, well, I can't play right now, I have to do housework. No. They play anyways. Let me tell you, I ask my son to clean his room all the time, and I always hear him playing instead of cleaning his room, because that's what children want to do. So that is really cool. Let's get an angel number. 1010, faith. Have faith that everything is working out the way it's meant to, that divine timing is working in your favor. One more, please. 1414, adventure. One of these... Yeah, we had adventurer. So there we go. The universe is doubling down on enjoying the adventure of life, enjoying the adventure of events unfolding. Because if you rushed ahead, you would miss all the really cool things. If I rushed my life ahead, I would have missed a really cool experience that I had the other day. My son came out with a little boulder that you can open up and put things in. And he put a little mini figurine, Lego figurine in it. And he said, Mom, guess which one's in there? And I said, well, buddy, I really don't know which figurines you have. I don't know which one's in there. All I can do at best is say, is it the red one? And then he started talking about something else related to that. And I paused and I said, wait a minute, is it a red one? And he said, yes. So if I would have rushed through and skipped that moment, I would have missed out, number one, on a cool bonding moment with my son. Number two, I would have missed out on the fact that my psychic abilities were on point right then, and I picked up on what color this figurine was, even though I had no clue what was in it. So let's not skip ahead. Let's just enjoy life as it's unfolding. And it's hard to enjoy difficult times in our lives, and I get that, and we want to skip ahead of those. But, you know, there is some joy that happens during those moments as well. It maybe isn't with the person that we want to leave, or the job that we want to leave, or whatever's causing us grief and anxiety. But there are moments with other people, with other experiences in life that you don't want to pass by, because in short, life is too short and we should experience it to the fullest. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that all of your manifestations come when you want them to, or quickly. But these cards are saying that they are going to come to fruition. I mean, we had the double message of the Ace of Swords, triumphant success. So it is going to happen. Divine timing is really difficult for all humans. I get it. I don't like the message myself, because I also want it yesterday. Just because I'm spiritual and psychic doesn't mean that I am not human, but we all are. So thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor. If these messages resonate with you, please click that like button. Leave me comments. I really want to know who's watching my videos. I want to get to know everybody, and consider subscribing to my channel. You can also book a reading with me if you feel called to. That link will be in the description. And I have a new Patreon that you can join. I do have free memberships, so check that out. The link will be in the description as well. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings on this new moon.